The eternal flame of life. What is the eternal flame of life? The flame that cannot be extinguished because it's eternal. This flame in this world is like us. This flame needs a fuel source. It needs something to feed off of. This flame needs to feed. The flame of life feeds off of nothing. The flame of life feeds everything. We are like this flame in this world, in this reality. And once the fuel source runs out, or the flame, just like your life, just like my life, the flame will die. Slowly but surely, it will fade. But the flame of life will never die. Good night. Now I have an incredible urge to burn shit. I don't know why. It's fucking fun now. I hope I don't turn into a pyro. Fire, it's nice. Hold your hands up. Does it warm my hands up? So I can warm my hands up with the fire. Dancing in the flames. Ooh, yeah. See how much we can handle. Ooh, that gets pretty hot. Huh. Hi. How are you? Can you warm me up a bit? Thank you. Thank you for warming me up. Ah, yes. Look at the power of the flame. Nothing gets into the bones like a hot flame, eh? Like it really, you get warmed up by a forced air furnace. Yeah, that's one thing. But you lay by a hot fireplace or outside in the mountains, and that hot fire, that deep kind of fire gets into your bones. Keeps you warm. It's like it heals you for days. I can't get the type of fire out of my head that I'm thinking about right now, but it's that outside fire, that warm fire. This warms all your bones. It's neat. This is Bill's world here. That's my world. I'm not a plumber. I'm not an electrician. I'm not anything in any specific field, but I can do all of those jobs. Not like as good as a professional could do it, or so much that I don't have as much of a broad spectrum of knowledge that they have. But if I know how to do it, I can do it right. I can do it right. I'm pretty fucking baked right now, man. Whoa, that was some good weed. Oh, yeah. We here in Canada, eh? Oh, yeah. Fuck. Anyway, this is the shit here. That's my one roofing gun, my DeWalt. My other one's just a kind of a no-name one. I haven't even used these yet. Those were gifts. Almost feels like a shame to use it. Here's my putty knives that I use for doing drywall. I can do all the drywall. I can do my own drywall. I can put in my own carpet. I can install my own toilets, my own sinks. I just installed a sink. I can do all of that shit. I can even do some electrical. You know. I've got my saw over here. I got my chop saws over at my sister's. There's a jigsaw up there. There's Formikitas that I use. I've collected them through the years. I have the right to have some things. I'm almost 50 fucking years old. You know? I have more in the later end of my life than I did in the early part of my life. Fuck, I was happy to have a jean jacket. A nice jean jacket and a nice pair of pants. I was fucking happy. Seems like the more shit you have, the more you think you want. And the more you think you want, the more upset you get because you don't have what you want. Because you gotta want. And no one realizes it's your needs that outweigh your wants. You know? It's your needs, man. What are your needs? You're meeting your needs for survival? Are you warm? You know? Are you being fed? You know? Everybody needs to be fed. Be warm. I need to talk. I need to get this shit out, man. I got my own fucking opinion on everything too, right? But like blood thick, fucking all the way, brother. All the way with you guys. Fuck. I have no idea. But it's just more than that to me. It's like this is real, which I'm pretty sure it is. Because I've seen too much, but I still want to reserve. I have more of a doubt that it is real than it isn't. And that's what scares me. It was the other way around before. Before I was always doubtful that it was real. Now I'm not. No. But I try to want to doubt that because it blows my fucking mind sometimes. But then when I doubt that, then I'm like, well, that's like saying I want to die, you know. And you don't want to die. Nobody wants to die. I look at the people around me, try to tell myself that I'm not seeing them age and myself along with them. So now I got to convince myself of some sick, twisted lie, right? I'm not designed to do that. Everything in this existence forces you to go against the nature that you were divinely made of. And that's to lie. That's to contradict. That's to go against the grain of your own nature. I can't imagine being somebody that is my age, that their entire life was based on lies. They lie so much they believe themselves and they create a sick truth out of their own lies. A truth that when a lot of them get together, can't even see it because they think the same. But a lie is a lie no matter what. Now, that takes me back to the very beginning of all this. And that's this. Garden of Eden. Right? We're in the Garden of Eden. There's Adam and Eve. You know, all of a sudden, or whenever, this snake comes along and in the tree of knowledge that they were never supposed to go to. And here's the question. And it's been bothering me, and it's been bothering me, and it's been bothering me, and it should tell everybody everything. If it's the tree of knowledge, the only way you can have knowledge is if you have the truth. You can't spread knowledge without spreading the fucking truth. You just can't. And you know that. So calling it the tree of knowledge is actually not very accurate. It's the tree of knowledge and truth. And the truth, what? You're not allowed to know the truth? So if you're not allowed to know the truth, and this is what was supposedly the creator at the time told you this, then that means that the opposite is true. You're allowed to know the lie. Does that sound like an omnipotent, loving creator? Or does that sound like a fucking parasite off a fucking horror Twilight Zone episode that you don't want to fucking realize is true? And it's a fucking nightmare. And how in the fuck it got so twisted and so vile and despicable. And in all the books and written and how they warped everything, but it was little by little, word by word, not notice this, change that. And even right from the very get-go, the whole thing was a crime because of the continual book burnings, the continual propaganda that led to facts, the scientism of our world that we live in right now, and we're so blind to the truth, they can't even tell the difference. And if they could, it wouldn't matter because all they think about is their fucking money. I've been talking for 6 minutes and 24 seconds. Now it's 27 seconds. Whatever. Fuck it. Do what you got to do. I'm a crazy character. And I think you're all crazy characters. I think every one of you has your own unique ability that fits together on this perfect puzzle that creates the ultimate picture of truth that they cannot deal with. But at the same time, it causes me sorrow because I know that this world is going to go by the wayside. Just by the wayside. I like that terminology for it, phrase for it, whatever. But that's what it is. By the wayside. The only thing that's worse in this world about the dead are the living that don't do anything about it. So I put my fucking blood up, motherfucker. You better put your fucking blood up, motherfucker. Get the blood over intent on YouTube. Do a YouTube search. All compasses point inwards because you're living on a flat earth plane. They're pointing to the way out, the Holy Grail. The needle of your compass is red because it's the Holy Grail is attracted to one thing, the spear of destiny. The spear of destiny is the needle. It's the needle. It's the spear that pierced the side of Jesus Christ the Son, because the spear of destiny is pointing to the center. Forgive me, I'm so stoned right now. I smoked some really good fucking ganja. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Strangeness. Whip,